Hello, y'all. This is Strawberry Polka Dot, and just wanted to come on here and talk a little bit about work from home. If any of you guys are doing anything like that, because I've been doing it for like maybe the past couple of years. So, just want to get y'all take on that and how many of you guys out there are doing the same thing. Um, for one, I know I will not ever go back and work in a brick and mortar. Too much drama for your mama, and I ain't trying to do it. Yeah, when I worked in office, I seem to work with some of the strangest, weirdest people, and I'm the type I go to work, I make my money, do my job, do what I'm supposed to do, and go home. Whereas you have people that go to work, they come there, they want to start mess, keep up drama and all that type of stuff. That's not me. And they always say, "Oh, you so quiet and you don't hardly ever talk." Yeah, I know, because I'm here to do something that you apparently not. You like to come up here and tell all your business and everybody else's business instead of doing your work. I don't do that. I come to work to do work. Okay? And, skedaddle on back to my business, minding my business back at home. So, yeah, that's another reason why. I mean, it seemed like I know one instance. I worked in office and I had worked at a cubicle. And at the top of the cubicle is like glass there. So like if the person on the other side, they stand up, they can look over at your desk and see you. I don't know what purpose that was for, but whatever. And I was like, okay, weird. But anyway, I asked to move to that section because it's a big, big office, by the way. And I asked him, I'm like, can I just go sit over there? Because I didn't want to be over here with all that other stuff. It was just too much going on, too much drama. And I'm just not with all of that. So I asked, could I move over there? And mind you, nobody sat in that whole area, that whole section that I was in, right? I'll go over there. So I set up everything, get my little everything set up, and I'm chilling, cozy. Work great hours, 6 to 2:30, Central Time. It was great. Why once I move over there, everybody want to start making a little traffic coming their way? Like, I ain't ever just really seen anybody walk over here. That's why I asked to move over here, right? I haven't ever really seen anybody come in this direction. Now all of a sudden, everybody cutting through here. They cutting through the back of the cubicle and peeping all in my desk. I'm like, I just see somebody doing this. I'm like, okay, did I just see somebody peeping up? What are you doing? Like, go work. Go find something to do. Why are you peeping all around the corner and staring at me? I just don't get that. Yeah, it was just really weird. One guy walked back there and I'm just typing away, had my little, earbuds on, listen to my little reggae and all of that. And, it was a non-phone job. So I'm just doing my work on the keyboard and, doing my thing, what I'm supposed to be doing. And you know how you can feel like somebody staring at you? That type of thing. I'm like, I don't feel weird. Look up where the little glass little panel part I told y'all about. Dude staring like this. I'm like, what the heck? First of all, like I said, I worked at that time like 6 to 2:30ish. It still was kind of dark outside and kind of dark over there because they didn't have the lights on, which I was cool with because it was cozy, comfortable. And I look up and I see this joker. Scared the living out of me. I'm like, hello, can I help you? Oh, I was just seeing what you were doing. Working like I always do when I come here. Something apparently you're not doing. I don't understand. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm just doing my job. Like, okay, how are you, weirdo? Sitting up here staring at folks. But anyway, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I got out of the brick and mortar. So I love to work at home now because you're in your own space. You don't have to worry about being micromanaged, at least not for the companies I work for. Now, I have heard some people still feel a little micromanaged, because even though they worked at home, I'm glad I have not experienced anything like that because I would no longer be working there if I did. Because there's no reason for you to be spying and micromanaging me. I do my job. Now, I understand there are some people that they may have to micromanage, but that's just, to me, uncomfortable. Like, we're all grown here. Like, just do your job, do what you're supposed to do, and you don't have to worry about any of that. So, yeah, that part. So that's another reason I love to work from home. I've been doing that for quite some time, as I stated, and it's been great. You know what I'm saying? I like it. Now, I have worked for some companies. Yeah, I will not name, of course. Yeah, like there are some companies, and it depends on what you're doing, what type of job you have, and all of that, and your position. Where, for instance, for me, I had a position where how can I say, they were more worried about quantity over quality. Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. Got a little sinus situation going on here, trying to clear up. Yeah, they were more worried about quality. No, quantity. Let's get that straight. Quantity over quality. I have not ever understood those type of jobs. Like, that's just ridiculous to me. I understand you have certain quotas, yes, that you must meet, and you have to meet a certain job. Some of this stuff is just unrealistic to me because this particular job, you would get written up if you didn't meet a certain metric. Mind you, yeah, I got written up like 2 times. But here's the thing. I was one of their top 3 people, and that was a big department. Out of their whole department, who hardly ever had errors, y'all. Hardly ever. I just worked a little slower. You know why? Because I took my time. And I wanted to make sure I was doing things right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not perfect. But if it was my claim or something that somebody was working out, I want you to do it right. I'd rather you do it right than for it to get kicked back and have to be reworked over and over. And I'm sitting here like, what's going on with my stuff? Like, why hasn't it been approved? Blah, blah, blah. Like, I kind of put myself in other people's shoes, like as if it were me or a family member. I don't play games with people's stuff like that. And I don't know why anybody would want to do that, but some people do. And I'm just not one of those people. And yeah, they tried to get on me about that. They was like, well, we have people who have just started, new people, right? The noobs. And you've been here for quite some time. And they come here, basically they throw it in my face. Like, they come in here and they popping claims out like that. And, you, not so much. I'm like, okay. And so you rather have somebody that's pumping out 30 claims a day than somebody who's maybe doing maybe 21 a day, and 9 times out of 10 it's accurate and it's not going to get kicked back to be reworked. Yeah. Priorities in all the wrong places apparently. So I was basically told that, and I had one more time before I was going to be, I'm pretty sure, written up the 3rd time and probably let go, which was ridiculous. I was like, wow. But you know what? I got up out of that situation before that even happened. Because I'm like, baby, you ain't finna get rid of me. I get rid of myself. And I found something even better that I ain't have to deal with no mess like that. So it's like, these things happen with work from home too, but you can find some really good work from home jobs. Like, I have one now that I'm cool with and I love. Like, it just takes time to find the right one. You just have to keep looking, keep trying things out until you find something that suits you. Right? So that's what I did. But yeah, like, it was crazy because I'm like one of the top 3 people that hardly made any mistakes. Again, we're not perfect, but I hardly made any mistakes. I work a little bit slower because I pay attention to detail, and I try not to have things kicked back so it can be reworked. And you know what? Another thing, those same people that they tried to compare me and a few others to that were pretty much accurate with their work and maybe not as fast as some of the noobs, these noobs was pumping out claims and stuff just like that. But guess what? They were getting kicked back. And when they got kicked back, I got some of them, so I knew it was a new person that did it. I knew that. Because I've been working there a little minute. So I know who's new and who's not. So a lot of that stuff got kicked back. And I'm like, oh, looky. But this is the person that you claim was working so fast and so hard, right? And they just started, and they're like, well, if they're meeting this, how come you can't? Because you've been here X amount of months, years, or whatever. But this person just walked through the door and they got it just like that, and they pumping claims out just like that. Oh, but looky. Sookie. Now, that same person that you claim was doing all of that, they stuff got kicked back. And guess who got it? Me, Slowpoke Rodriguez. The one that happens to, mostly do all her stuff so accurately. I'm not perfect, but I do it to the best of my ability. And 9 times out of 10, when I do it, it's not gonna get kicked back. Okay? And have to be reworked all over again. Okay? Yeah. So, it's that kind of stuff like that. I dealt with stuff like that too. It's like, oh wow, that's crazy because you claiming this person so fast and they're new and you trying to compare me to this person. But yeah, this person stuff got, and it happens so many times, y'all, it's not even funny. I'm like, wow, so this what you comparing me to? Not saying that I'm better than anybody, no, not at all. But it's just messed up how they look at metrics. And you're basing it off, pit me against a person who just started. And they getting it all wrong. And then when it gets kicked back, guess who has to rework it if it came on my queue? I'm the one having to rework this stuff. And then I get it reworked, processed with my slow self. And 9 times out of 10, it's not going to come back. It's going to go through this time. But you know what? You just wasted somebody's time, this patient's time, by doing all of this. Getting it all kicked back, and then I had to rework it anyway. But those are the people that they want to compare you to. My thing is definitely not discouraging anybody from working from home because it's great. It's fantastic when you find something that matches you, when you find something that's right for you and compatible and the right pay rate. There are some I've seen that have paid a tremendously low pay rate, and I'm like, how do you people sleep at night? How would you like somebody offering you this pay rate until you, do what you can, to do your job, and we expect 1,000 things from you, and we're only paying you $10 an hour. Girl, where they do that at? Not with Miss Strawberry Polka Dot. It's too many jobs out there to just settle for something like that. And I'm telling you, they are out there, they're paying pennies. But then you have some out there that are paying top notch. You just got to know where to look, where to find these things, and stay consistent on your grind. You will get the right thing, but you got to stay consistent. You got to stay consistent. And I'm telling you, you will find something. If work from home, I love it. I will not ever go back and work in a brick and mortar ever again. I'm telling you that. I will not. Less drama, less all that mess that goes on in the office. But if you're looking for something work from home, trust me, it's well worth it. It's well worth it. There are some great companies out there to work for that treat their employees so fairly. Not all of them are bad. It's just like if you work in an actual office, you just have to, do your research. Do your research. Just don't accept anything, because when you just accept anything, then that's what you're going to get, anything that's not even worth your time. And times are too hard to just be accepting pennies, girl. I'm telling y'all. Times are way too hard, and I ain't even got to tell y'all that. People are trying to live, and some of us are barely surviving. But like I said, you could definitely find a really good work from home job if you apply yourself and just do your research. They are out there. Trust me. So if you're looking to work from home, hey, I applaud you do it, because that's what I do, and I will not ever go back and work in the office ever again. Excuse me. These allergies are trying to get me, y'all. I've been dealing with this for 2 weeks. I need to make me some immunity shots because I do some juicing, which I will be showing some things like that on here. So I'm going to be talking about a lot of different things on this channel, from work from home, DIY projects. So y'all see other things that will be coming from me in the near future. And yeah, I just wanted to come on here and introduce myself. Please like, comment, subscribe. And yeah, I'll be pushing out some other things and other topics. If you have other topics you want me to talk about, let me know down below. And any more work from home stuff, yeah, I will be talking about that too as well, because I have a lot of stories on that, y'all. Not only work from home, but working brick and mortar as well. So, but like I said, I will work from home way before I would go and work back at a brick and mortar. No, I ain't ever doing that again. That is definitely a no. I won't be doing that. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here, share a little story time, and just talk about some work from home things here and there. If anybody's interested in it, I would say, hey, go for it. I've been doing it for a couple of years now, actually, and I love it. I love it. And if it's something you get and you don't like, excuse me, trust me, there's plenty others out there that you can find. You know, find you something else and move on, just like you would with a brick and mortar. If you don't like it, find something else and move on. Okay? I'll be back on here to talk more about this and other topics as well. Thank you for taking the time out to listen to me and watch my video. I really appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful day. God bless you.